Welcome to the RPP FM Netball Show for, I think, my 5th or 6th week. I always forget. Terrible. That's bad, isn't it?
You need to keep better records.
I know. Saturday morning anyway. Six. What a number. Magic number. I'm better with odd numbers. Oh, even numbers anyway. God, what a good start. How good is this? Rebecca Dixon from the Somerville Netball Club is here.
Are you my mother?
Yeah, not in trouble yet.
No.
See how well you perform.
Yes.
Also, sometimes maybe a little bit from the Bombers Football Club.
Yeah, I was confused which shirt to wear today. I'm like, oh no, it's the netball show, so I will wear Somerville.
We'll run with the netball.
Do don the Franks and Bombers football gear too.
Yes, yeah, we might even. We can touch on that a little bit just because we're allowed to. And,
yes.
And it's finals fever. It's finals Saturday morning for Div 2.
It is finals time for us, yes.
How are we feeling? Nerves?
Yeah, a little.
You see, I was thinking about this morning when I knew you were going to come in. I'm like, Becky's not a nerves kind of performance sort of a gal. Like when it comes to sport, you're pretty chilled and you're like, take it in your stride and you just, but the nerves are there.
Yeah, I think especially with B grade because they have a little bit of a target on them because they have one, I don't know what Richmond. It is, like, well, they're a little bit more than a Richmond.
All right.
Yeah. I think they've won maybe like 4 or 5 out of the last 6 to 7 premierships.
Yeah.
So, and they dropped 1 game this season and finished top of the ladder, so they are the one to beat.
Yes. So for those of you watching and listening at home, I'm about to say you call you Rebecca again. Okay, you're behaving.
Better than Becky Bomber.
Yeah, I won't call you Becky Bomber. Maybe later. Becky is coaching down at Somerville this year, the B and the D grade, and the only 2 teams in the finals down at Somerville. So fairly good record, I'd say.
I know.
So down where are we playing today as well?
We are actually playing at Summies, so we've got the home court advantage.
Home court advantage.
Yes.
So you know where all the cracks are in the course.
Yes. No, they've just been cleaned this week, so they should be good if the rain comes today, as I think it is predicted.
I think it is 13 with a couple of showers. A 2 to 8 mil chance of showers. I did.
Thanks, Jen.
No worries. But also your D grade finished second. So obviously B grade finishing first. So the nerves ease a little bit knowing you've got the double chance.
Yes.
We don't think about it that way.
We're using the home court advantage and hoping we get a few of our supporters down there that will back us. And what is driving the girls also is we are hosting the grand finals. So if we make the grand finals, they will be playing at home.
Right.
Which is a good
well, it's a good driver. Yeah, driver. And they are good courts down at Somerville. So and obviously with the boys playing their finals there as well. So that's what we want. That's what we've always loved about Div 2 is having them all together. And I know we've already had Christy in this year and we touched on finals and Div 1 and a couple of those ones are Jubilee Park finals.
Yes.
Oh, not a fan.
Not as good of atmosphere.
No.
But
that's the whole thing. Yeah. Well, the league is to be 2 becomes 1, netball and football, and we want to have it all together. All right, well, we might just quickly finish off on last week's results for Div 2 just before we hit today's finals because it's very exciting and I can't believe it's like August, in the middle of August. And
I know.
The F word's coming out.
Yes.
Saturday morning F word. Right. We see last Saturday, 11th of August, interesting one. Chelsea in the A grade have finished off strongly. Apparently Hastings might have copped a couple of injuries in that week before where they had that loss to, I think, Red Hill it was, that ruined their finals chances. So, 10-goal win to Chelsea over Hastings, 32-22. Crib Point, massive result there, beating Coringal by the 3 goals, 34-31, cementing their top 2.
Yeah, that was a big result for them. Yeah. A double chance for them too, which I have heard on the grapevine that Langy are a little bit worried now.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I love that you have all the little gossipy nose.
Yes, so they have, they expected to finish top 2, Langy, and have that double chance, and now they're worried that if they win in the first week, which they hoping to
today,
and thinking that they will, that they may have to face Coringal in the second round and they will not make the grand final, which they've gone through the year pretty successfully. So they're a little bit nervous at the moment.
I like this. And if I had a bit more time up my sleeve and thought about this a bit more, I would have gone back to see some past results of Langwarrin versus Crib Point of what has happened. So
yeah, I can't remember.
I can't think.
Of my head. No.
Oh, I don't know. I'll post it on the page this afternoon if I remember. But yeah, very good by Cribby, and they're always great performers this time of the year. And I always say I reckon every week. I love the girls down at Cribby, so I'm always happy to see them do well. Langy finished the year off last week with a no game against Pearcedale, so fresh. Ready to go. They'll be maybe a bit of CrossFit for the morning they probably did last Saturday.
Yeah, probably. But then, on the other hand, some people don't like that break, and that's why we fought to not have that break in between the rounds and the finals, like was originally planned by the league. Just so you can continue on with the
stuff.
Yeah. Well, that was what was originally planned, so they would be in line with the Div 1 finals.
Okay.
But
you want to tick them along.
Yeah.
All right, and then obviously Dramana had a week off. I don't like that. You finish off the year and obviously not making finals and you have to finish off that week early. It just sort of doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Tybe having a massive win, unfortunately, over your girls, 63-31. So they'll be full of confidence this morning, having a big touch-up there.
Yes.
And then obviously going into today's game, I feel weird even talking about that this is what's going to happen. That's finals already.
Yeah.
But as just Kringle, by the way, I did read in David Nagel. He does a great job in the record. I do read up. I do read the record
occasionally if I have time.
Good.
Yep.
So he said Kringle have not had more than any of their A-grade girls have played more than 11 games this year. So
that's a good start.
I feel like that they will be obviously all playing finals together. So interesting to see how well they'll gel. I'm sure they're all great competitors and they'll be fine.
They have a lot of movement in their club. And I think they've got 4 teams in finals today.
Yeah.
So they will have to stay within their teams. And doing a bit of analysis for my D grade today, they, in the last 5 games, have had, I think, 23 people play in their D team.
What?
So we're hoping that's a positive for us because they don't have as much gel as what we have. We've had the same 10, 11 players for the whole season. So,
and obviously some of your C grade girls haven't dropped down to D grade because they're too social.
And they're locked in, see? Yes. No, but in saying that, they have actually started a netball team at Jubilee Park, the C team, and I can't remember what it's called, but it's got something to do with social in it.
Oh, I did look. I laughed at the record, or that it's a common theme every week that the C grade girls down at Somerville are called C social. So are they actually very social?
Very.
Okay, good.
Very social.
I don't imagine anything different.
But they're also very competitive.
Good. Yeah. C for competitive, C for doesn't start with C, but no, good. All right, well, we might quickly look at those games today and get some tips for the A grade anyway, and then we'll start going to your games. Massive. So obviously touched on earlier, Langwarrin versus Crib Point, the big double chances here. Who's winning?
I'm gonna go with Cribby.
Yeah.
I just think they're real performers at finals time, and I think I don't know if Langy are just a little bit too confident. I don't know.
Okay.
They've had a pretty good season, so as much as they're a little bit scared of what may come, they I think Cribby will do it.
And also having that week off, like we said, like they're yeah. Oh, and the nerves would have been building too.
Massively.
Finishing on, and the pressure of being the top team, finishing on top. Like, All right. Oh, do you know what? Mm-hmm. I was at one stage. I was trying to get a couple of the Langy girls in this morning, and they were all a bit busy and couldn't make it. Mm-hmm. I feel like if they were sitting next to me, I would probably have just said Langy because that's what I do, and whoever's in, I have to do it.
You're too diplomatic.
But I'm going to go Crib Point. Ooh. Yeah, the girls are good.
Yeah.
All right, and then the knockout game, the Yab Yabs, Nip Nip versus the Bulls.
This will be an interesting one because I know the Yabbies have had a few people missing for the last month or so with European adventures, as
Birkenstocks.
People from Australia tend to do in the winter. Go and find the sun. With both the Brown girls, Izzy and Kayla Brown, they've been over and they were still away last week. So I do not know if they're back today.
In the past,
haven't seen their Insta stories lately, so I'm not sure where they're at. Yeah.
But in the past, as Tyab, you might remember this, I can't remember which player it was, maybe it was Crib Point, I don't know, somebody for finals had flown somebody back from a European or a Bali adventure, and it might have even been for B grade, flown them back just for the grand final.
I have not heard this story, so I cannot confirm or deny.
Could be an urban myth, who knows?
Maybe.
But it's a good story nonetheless.
Yeah, it is a good story.
All right, so did you just tip then? I can't even remember.
I didn't tip, but I'm going to tip Kringle.
Well, I'm not sure about Kringle being unsettled with not the same team every week.
I think they'll just have all their players back as finals, and although it will depend
too, and I feel like some of those mature heads that Tyab might just. And Yabbies are in the water more than Bulls, so maybe I'll go with that.
Okay.
There you go. That's where I'm tipping.
Good reasoning.
Yabbies are in the water and Bulls aren't.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's exciting. I'm looking forward to those games. You'll hang around and watch the A grade, I assume, this afternoon. I might get some reports off you.
Yeah, I'll keep you posted.
Okay, and then we go down to B grade. Your girls, obviously, the one loss and playing Kringle. Huge game, but you said the nerves are there, but you're...
I'm backing them, but again, not really sure what to expect. We only played Kringle once this season, and I think it was like round 7. So it's been a long time since we've seen them, so don't really know what to expect, but I will back the girls 100%.
One Robert's sister or two this year?
2. Robbo combo is back, yes. Yeah. They are both shooting. Yeah.
And in form?
Yeah, pretty good. Emily went away for a European adventure.
Yeah.
Yep, but she has been back for probably about a month, and they've got their combo back.
Yeah, so she'll be shooting with a nice tan. Good.
Yeah, yep.
All right. Well, if they're on fire today, and obviously because you're sitting next to me, I think you'll take yourself straight to the grand final, which we'll touch on quickly because this is where the nerves and we don't like to talk about. Off air, we talked about it, and obviously Becky and I play football together down at Frankston Bombers, and you guys making the grand final.
Yeah. So the grand final for netball is scheduled at Somerville. For the B grade, it would be around 1-ish. Mm-hmm. The grand final for the women's football is scheduled on Saturday in Beaconsfield, 42 minutes away. I have Google Maps.
So far away. My Google Maps said 37 minutes, so use mine if you like.
Okay, yep. I'm not sure what time it is. That's to be confirmed. So, a bit of a tough one there.
Very contentious. Well, look, let's not.
Yeah,
we're not putting ourselves in the grand final. It makes me feel nervous and sick.
For either team.
Netball. We talked about netball. All right, and then the other game in B grade, Dramana versus Langwarrin. Who would you rather win to know that you might potentially come up across?
I don't think I would like to play either of those teams.
Yeah.
Both very physical teams. I think if we had to play one, I'd prefer to play Dramana.
Yep.
Played Langy a couple of weeks ago, and as much as we had a win, it just wasn't a very pretty game. And
I'll tell you what, playing Dramana too, because they play half of their games indoors, having that edge over them of come finals and playing outdoors. Yep, might not be used to the wind and the weather elements, so I reckon that'd be a good one to come across.
Yeah.
All right, then we go down to C grade for the finals today. Dramana versus Kringle, the top two. We'll just get some quick tips for those. I'm not really sure.
I'm going to go with Dramana. They're undefeated. They've had one draw, but undefeated for the season, so they've been pretty solid in C grade. So I'll go for Dramana.
All right, and Chelsea versus Crib Point.
I'm going to go for Cribby just because I think they'll have a little bit more support around them because they are Div 2 club who've always been Div 2.
Oh, and the netball gets around the netball massively down there.
Chelsea being new to Div 2, and they're the only side in finals. So,
and hopefully they can find the courts too. Chelsea not being as familiar.
Yeah.
But good to see Chelsea up there too. So it's nice to see a different team in there. D grade, obviously, Kringle versus Somerville. It's going to be a massive hit out.
It's going to be a big hit out. As I said, we only played them once this year, and when we played them, we got smashed by, I think, 24 goals.
Who knows how many C graders were playing that day?
Exactly. We don't know what team they had that day. Yeah. But we have improved massively since that round, and who knows what team they're going to have. So I'm still going to back my team, but it'll be tough.
All right, well, I'll go Somerville just because I will.
Okay.
And then Dramana versus Lang Warren in that D grade.
I'm going Dramana for that one.
Yep. I will too.
Yep.
Under 17s, we always get a little bit lost about. We don't mention them as much, but we'll go quick tips. Pearcedale always go great in the under 17, so they finish top, and they are playing Hastings today.
I'm going to go Pearcedale.
Yeah, same.
They haven't lost a game all season.
Points.
So
70 points. Wow. And then Red Hill versus Dramana. Good to see Dramana in there again.
Yeah, Dramana, I think they have four out of 5 sides in finals this season. So, but I'm going to go Red Hill. Red Hill are always pretty strong in the under 17s.
They're
youngins.
Fresh produce and milk and whatnot down at Red Hill. So, growing
and
well.
They're used to the elements too, so they'll probably perform well today.
Very cold down at the Red Hill.
Yeah.
All right, well, quickly before we move on to Div 1, obviously last game of the round this week, I've got a couple of milestones in Div 2. Fiona White, Fiona
Cribby,
she plays her 150th today, or actually, I guess they're playing Crib Point C grade. Yeah, they are. So she'll be playing it's a weighted order. I think she was last week.
Oh, last week.
So 151st today. Been playing since 2009. So Anya Whitey, you're a champ. And then Janelle Bain, which I mentioned last week, played 200s. Oh,
wow.
But I think it's juniors included in that. But A grade for down at Devon Meadows.
Oh, yeah.
And also, I didn't know this last week, so I didn't mention it, life membership down at Devon for notching up the 200. So I clapped that out.
What a good reward.
On you, Janelle.
Well done.
And then we'll go over to Div 1, which you have no idea about, but I will just...
Oh, I've got a little bit of knowledge. Yep.
And exciting today because it's obviously the last round before finals next week for Div 1. Things can still change. So
that's good for you because our last round, all 4 teams for all 4 grades... There was no movement.
Yeah.
It was what it was.
Makes it exciting.
Yeah, it does make it exciting.
Well, I'll go through some results, which was a massive one last week. Frankston YCW, 2-goal win over Rosebud, 56 for 54. Massive surprise. So I was shook.
Really?
Well, Rosebud have just been plodding along. I wouldn't say plodding along, actually. They have been, rocketing along. They have just really, really taken it to a lot of these top teams.
Yep.
And YC obviously just, we're never going to make finals for a few weeks. So middle of the road. So big upset for mine and by the 2 goals. And might possibly even hamper Rosebud's top 4 chances. But I'll come to that.
Yep.
Okay, then Mornington defeating Pines 45-29. Massive win from EDS as per usual. Beating Mount Eliza 71-24. Seaford beating Bomb Beach 59-32. And the Soras down at Sorrento, who were going very well, you wouldn't know that.
Oh, no, I've seen a couple of their games,
Okay, they beat Frankston, I was about to say
YC.
Bombers, my girls, 54-28. So let me tell you what happens today in the last round of Div 1. We see 3 massive games, just a real lick your lips finals kind of games already. EDS versus Sorrento, so that's massive because that's 2 top 4 contenders. Then Frankston play Rosebud, Frankston Bombers.
Yep.
I'll get to that in a second. And then Mornington play Seaford. Now, Mornington is sitting 5th.
Yep.
And they are 2 points out of the 8 where Rosebud are on the 42 points and Mornington on the 40. Basically, which is going to be huge if it happens, and there's going to be a lot of upsets.
Yep.
If Seaford lose today and Sorrento...
Sorrento win, they can go to second.
Yeah, so that's one thing. So, Seaford lose and Sorrento beat top 2 spot to Sorrento, which is good. They always want the
everyone
second
wants
chance.
a double chance.
Then the other one is Frankston upset Rosebud today, which could happen. It's the last game. It's going to be a lot going on down at Frankston today. It's an exciting day. I think it's going to be a bit huge down there. And then if Mornington beats Seaford, Mornington, see you later, Rosebud.
Yeah.
And they're out, and then Mornington creep in.
Wowzers.
Not sure it's going to happen. Anything can happen, though.
Anything can happen.
I did get a text message from Karina down at Mornington, not me personally, but to one of our Bomber girls saying, I'll obviously jokingly, get the baseball bats, bring them down, and vice versa, and let's see what we can work out.
So that'd be after that final spot. They wouldn't have A-grade played in finals for Mornington of late?
I wouldn't have thought so.
No.
I don't know. Because we wouldn't know we haven't played them. So, but that would be exciting end to the season if something dramatic like that happens. But we'll see. Anyway, so it's all happening there. But we as I said, they could still finish. The top 2 could change as well, so who knows. But everything else, all the other ladders, I'm pretty sure I had a look through in B grade. Nothing can change there, so we're going to see pretty much Eddie Aston going to finish on top. Then Mount Eliza, and then I don't think that's going to change anything because, unless Mount Eliza lose, which I don't think they will today. With Mount Eliza playing today, we said Frankston YCW. Ooh.
Oh, that's
so
a pretty,
they could
that's
go
a pretty
up
big
to top
game.
2.
Because YC's percentage is bigger than Mount Eliza, so
there's a lot on the line there.
They are playing for a double chance in that game.
All right. There we go. Well, watch this space on that one. But as the top 4 will stand and nothing else will change apart from maybe a couple of positions up there. C grade, massive welcome back to Lumar as well in the C grade down at YCW. The
welcome,
diff.
Lumar.
It could be the diff.
The diff, yeah.
But nothing, they're going to be cemented in there.
Has she qualified to play finals?
Couldn't tell you. Hope so. She might have been.
They might have. It was changed to 8 this season, so you will have had to play a couple of games.
Gee whiz, banana fizz. I wonder if they put her under somebody else. Might have looked like Lumar that might have taken the court while she was sunning herself in LA.
Chuck one of the other Mars on.
Yeah, because if enough of them around.
Yep.
So I don't think anything actually won't change in that ladder anyway. It's going to end up being next week Mount Eliza versus Edias. Mount Eliza C grade are very, very good too. So yeah, anyway, it's going to be exciting. And then obviously just Mornington YC will round that out. D grade, if Mount Eliza beat YC and Sorrento lose to EDS, then things could change there and Mount Eliza might make it into that top 4, but I don't think so by looking at some of the past results and just the way the ladder's looking.
Yep.
So it's all, I don't know.
A few games on the line though.
Yeah, a few games, games. Before we wind up for the show, one other milestone. Taylor Robertson down at Seaford, B grade coach and A grade player, played her 100th game last week, and I did see a lot on social media. They made quite an event of it.
She had like one of a grand final day poster made of her, like a caricature. That was very good,
very impressive,
very good. And I did give that one an old like.
I did see they had in the change of the club rooms after the game. They all had a few, a bit of party food, a few bit of fizz that they might have been drinking, and then they had.
Do you have a banner?
I believe apparently Seaford are known for great banners.
Yes.
Not so much in the football, but
But did she break through it?
She did. I think she did.
So she got some advice from the football player.
Might have been well liked and not stitched up. But yeah, and then I saw they had some nice photos in the background. So right on, Seaford girls do that stuff. Very good. Right, as we wind up, I'm going to give you your Fast Five.
Oh, before we do that, I'm just going to touch on that. We've got one more milestone this weekend. Good old T Hartskill over here is playing her 150th game today.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, the audience are here. Appreciate it.
So a bit of a celebration down at good old Bomberland today.
It is with Travi Ryan's 300th game, and it's going to be huge. And with the boys not making finals,
I did get the good old Facebook invite, but was unavailable.
Yeah,
got a coach.
That's all right. I'm sure it'll be all over social media, no doubt. All right, well, your Fast Five.
All right.
You've seen it before. Ready? Yep. Fave professional netball, Australian, whatever.
Who's my fave? I'm going to say Chatfield just because she's on the block at the moment.
Yeah,
so,
good.
Yeah, enjoying her on the block. So and she's a Somerville gal. Yes, our courts are actually Bianca Chatfield courts.
Amazing answer. Best answer yet.
Yeah.
Fave MPNFL netballer.
Fave MPNFL netballer.
People are playing the 150th games today too.
This one's pretty good on and off the court.
Thank you.
Maybe another mate of mine, the third amigo, Jennifer Simmons.
She'll love that.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, I'm going to give that a big tick. Attack or defence?
Attack.
Attack, good. Best on for Ladies' Day? Christy's answered this one before earlier in the year.
Ladies' Day. One of our umpires had a pretty good time, and there is now a verb named after her saying, we're going to go and get Maryland.
Maryland.
Yeah. I can't remember if that was Ladies' Day or not.
It doesn't matter what it is, and I hope you gave her a warning.
Yes. She also has 2 daughters that play at the club, so and she often performs better than they do in the social front.
Love that.
Yes.
Our favourite kind of performers. All right, now this one, you've probably seen these before when we do in the fast one with the 2 names.
No.
Okay, ready? Right, the first one that comes to your head when I say these 2 names.
Yeah.
Diane Dixon, Christy Marshall.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's like you meant to, like some people go like who is their favourite, or they might just.
Do I have to say that?
Who's the first one that came to your head?
Yeah, but you said the names.
Yeah, but you have to like.
Oh.
People say you got to choose.
Oh, you should have said that. You got to choose.
Stuffed it up. All right, let's start again. No.
I'm going to choose Christy.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Good. Sorry, Daisy. I'd pick you.
Yeah.
All every day of the week. On and off the court.
Yeah. Good one.
All right, well, that's us done for another week. We survived.
Yes.
Thank you for coming in, Becky. It's
You're
been
welcome.
a treat.
Thanks for having me.
Might have you
Have
back.
a good day.
Thank you. We might have you back when we join in. We go in the brewery in a couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
Yeah, we can do that.
Good call, bad call.
Good call, Caro.
Yeah.
Thanks again for watching, if you have, or listening, and we'll see you next week for all finals for netball.
Yes.
Go netball.
Go netball.